Welcome to the channel. My name is Matthias. Today we're going to talk about X-Men issues 8 and 9, part of the Hickman era, where we have Marvel's Merry Mutants having to deal with the Brood. Now, back in the day, I always wrote off the Brood as alien knockoffs. Just in case, to clarify, we're talking about the classic xenomorphs. But over the years, I've really learned to like these characters and how dangerous they are. I always thought it was super cool how they use those space whales to travel the cosmos. They are basically evil space cucarachas. And it's really interesting when I found out in the Marvel Handbook that they're actually one of the first sentient beings to ever exist within the cosmos. And their infestations have been a real problem for every single civilization across the Marvel Universe. So this story actually starts off with Broo. He has arrived on Krakoa. He is a mutant within the Brood community. He's crazy smart, and he's very snarky but lovable at the same time. He always wants to fit in, even though he's obviously this really fearsome looking alien. So now we have Broo on Krakoa. He's trying to hang out with the New Mutants. When he comes across this odd little decoration, he freaks out when he sees it. He asks the New Mutants, "Where the hell did you get that?" And this actually references their first story arc during the Krakoan era, when they went on this space adventure with the Starjammers, and they actually stole what the Starjammers had stolen in the first place. They basically screwed them over and came back to Earth with this, what they thought was a relic. And Broo is like, no, that's a king egg. That's something very, very dangerous for the Brood. They're going to hunt that thing across the cosmos because whoever has the king egg controls all of the Brood. When in a moment of very convenient writing, boom, all these star whales start crashing on Krakoa. The Brood start flooding out. We have every single mutant on the island trying to stop this infestation. When Cyclops discovers that the Brood are after the king egg, he gets Broo with the king egg and a small X-Men team on the Blackbird to shoot out into space. The rest of the Brood and the Star Whales shoot out into space in hot pursuit. So we discover in this story is that we find out who contracted the Starjammers in the first place to steal the king egg, which was under lock and key with the C-Arm. It was a Kree accuser, and here we discover that the Kree and the Brood have history together. We find out that way back in the very early days of the Kree, they had discovered the Brood, and they actually created the king egg to be able to control the Brood, use them as a biological weapon. Now, it's not explained in the story whatever happened to the king egg, why it disappeared for such a long time. Also in this story, we have Vulcan tagging along with Cyclops on this adventure. And this story leans in on the fact that something's not right with Vulcan, and we're going to see more of this when Vulcan has to deal with the Kotati. So what happens with the Brood, the X-Men end up crash landing on a planet. They join forces with the Imperial Guard and with the Starjammers. But the Brood are way too many when all of a sudden they stop attacking. And we discover that little Broo had eaten the king egg, and now he's become like the emperor of the Brood. And it's such a cool evolution for such an innocent character. Like, I really miss Broo. He was like a big part of Jason Aaron's run on X-Men. So he makes a pretty big comeback in this story arc. So I'm going to leave this video here. I hope you guys liked it. See you guys next time. Bye.